Bitcoin breakout happened. Last week I mentioned Bitcoin breakout is nearby, and it happened. Bitcoin went downwards and fell as low as 61k. Is there more pain to come? Let's find it out in today's analysis. Today I will analyze Bitcoin USDT, Tesla Incorporated, Morgan Stanley, Neo USDT, Render USDT, and Ethereum USDT. By the way, I'm the NakedTrader, and if you're not a member of Team NakedTrader yet, would you be so kind to smash that subscribe button, and while on the way, also smash the like button. It will help us a lot. And for now, I will kick off with the weekly performance of the crypto market. As you can see, almost all coins ended up in red due to the conflict that started yesterday between Iran and Israel. A massive dump happened and only a few coins still in green, like Neo 13%, Ton 18.3% and Leo 3%. And the rest of the coins are all red. Some big numbers here. Core minus 47.6, Chilis minus 31.7, Shiba Inu minus 21.8, Bitcoin Cash minus 28.8, Ordinals minus 36.5, and on. And if I change to the daily, today's sentiment is still red overall. Yeah, TIA is green 10.1, Flarecoin 2.2, and the rest remains red. And from here I will go to CoinMarketCap. Currently a market cap of 2.45 trillion with a 24-hour volume of 136.42 billion. That's a lot for a Sunday. The halving will happen in about 6 days from here, and current fear and greed index is 68, which still indicates greed. And the top 10 coins are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Solana, Ripple, Toncoin, Doge, and Cardano. From here, I will go to the weekly performance of the stock market. It also ended up red Friday, so not a good week for the stocks. And be careful coming week with the conflict between Iran and Israel. Maybe some more pain is coming the coming week, so take it easy. JP Morgan minus 7.42, Berkshire minus 3.67, Apple went up, one of the few, 4.11, Google went up 3.41, Tesla went up 3.73. I will analyze Tesla's today. Nike went up 3.56. Shell 1.61. And the rest all red. From here, I will kick off to the weekly performance of Bitcoin. So, in about 12 hours and 40 minutes to close today's candle, it's still a red week. And if I change to the daily, what do we see? We see here rejections, and today a possible loss of the last low. So not looking good for now. I will show last week's scenarios. So this scenario didn't happen anymore. It was rejected. I will remove it. This one is still in play. The entry around 55,790, and this one also entry at 52,100. And what? So today will be a possible loss of the low over here, but still maintaining the low range. Okay. So what can we expect? Another rejection here around 69,000. The gain, I would like to see a gain, daily gain above 71,285. Perhaps a test of 73,000. A pullback with entry around 65,000. Aiming for a new all-time high. So 4 possible scenarios for Bitcoin, and from Bitcoin I'll go to Tesla. I've charted this one probably at the end of 2023, somewhere in November. I will post a link in the description. So the entry of 163.17, it tried to hold support over there, but be aware coming week. If you entered here, you could have had almost 12%. So I assume you already took some profits and increase your stop loss, maybe already out of position. I will go back to the weekly. This scenario is not in play anymore. This scenario is not in play anymore. This one is in play. The entry is not open anymore. If it fall through support of 163.17, then the next entry still valid at 113. And be aware, if it fall through support of 113, the next entry is far, is at 57. And I'll add another scenario. If this happen, let's say a test of somewhere between 240 and 260, pullback with entry at 210. Yeah, that's another play. Reversal. Okay, so 4 possible scenarios for Tesla, and from Tesla I will go to Morgan Stanley, starting at the monthly. I will add some levels. And from the monthly I will change to the weekly. Rejection of the last high. Okay, I'll go to the daily. Okay. So what can we expect for the coming days? The entry around 76 and trying to test the $83. You can also be more defensive and play the entry around $71, but I do prefer to see the entry at 76. And because if you lose support here at 71, then the next entry is probably all the way down to between 52.64 and 55.80, trying to go up from there. And else, if we see a gain of 94.16, weekly gain, pullback with entry around 88, aiming for 104. Four possible scenarios for Morgan Stanley, and from Morgan Stanley I will go to NEO USDT. I've charted this one early 2023. The entry here at $9.05 played out and eventually went up with almost 50% profits. Congratulations. I assume you took your profits there and increased your stop loss. And you're probably already out of this trade. And else, if you were still in and you didn't put a stop loss in, then you would have 155% profits. But I will recommend to always put your stop loss, so you're probably already out of this trade. And for now I want to start with a clean chart, and I will start at the weekly. So NEO was one of the green ones on the weekly performance. Interesting, so it's showing some strength. And if you're still not in a position, let's try to find one. And from the weekly I will change to the daily. We'll go back in the past and see what I can find. Yeah, okay. So I will make a plan for the coming days. If it's keep rejecting the entry here around 13.8, trying to go up from there. If it loses support at 13.8, then the entry around 9.18, trying to go up from there. And else, if it managed to gain, and let's say test the $25 pullback with entry between 18.22 and 19.53, I prefer to see a hold as high as possible, so let's say 19.53, aiming for higher. So 3 possible scenarios for NEO USDT, and from NEO I will go to render. I've charted this one last month, and I will post a link in the description as well. The entry at 7.36 is in play. Try to hold, and it did try to hold the support line. If I change to the 4-hour here, the first touch here, if you played it over there, it went up about 12%. Okay, I'll remove this one. I will go to the weekly. Okay, so this one is did already happen. If it loses support of $7.36, next entry is here still at $4.63. And if it loses support at $4.63, then I will skip the $3.63 and just wait for the entry at $2.72. So be more defensive. And I want to change to the 4-hour. Okay, go back to the daily. And if it goes up from here, and let's say test the $13 pullback with the entry around $9.15, aiming for higher. So 4 possible scenarios for render, and from render I will go to Ethereum, starting at the weekly. Also a red week, about 12 hours to close today's candle. And from the weekly I will change to the daily. Okay, so the play of last week is in play. The entry around 2857.42. If you are in play, you should already take some profits, as it's already up almost 6%, and increase your stop loss. This one is in play. This one not anymore. This one is still open. The entry at 2618. Be aware, if it falls through support of 2618, then the next entry will be around 2388, trying to go up from there. And I will add one more scenario. So if we see, let's say, a test of somewhere around 38.86, 39.50, pullback with an entry at 3,271, aiming for higher levels. So 4 possible scenarios for Ethereum USDT the coming days. And for now, thank you guys for watching today's episode. If you have any requests, just drop it down in the comments below and I might try it in the next one. For now, enjoy your Sunday and see you later. Bye bye. Plus 400% profits with Shiba Inu. Ship USDT analysis. Hello people, I'm the NakedTrader and today I will analyze Shiba Inu USDT. Last month Shiba Inu pumped. Will it pump further and create new all-time highs? When is it time to buy? Let's find it out in today's analysis.